Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nick, your host for the Omniverse of Nick, and this is part 6 to What If Vegeta Became the First Super Saiyan. So, before we begin today's episode, be sure, as always, to smash the like button, subscribe to the Omniverse of Nick channel, and comment your favorite part or parts of ongoing or past stories, as well as future recommendations for what-ifs and general discussion and reviews that you would like to see, which you can see fully what I'm going to be working on for the future in the Google Doc posted in the description of this video and all posts and videos, to even see your own ideas appear on there in the future. So, let's end the Buu arc and go past the Battle of Gods into the rest of the story now. Last time, we got to Evil Buu turning the tides in his arrival, absorbing Vegeta, and basically absorbing the strongest fighter there. With Good Buu still around, but the strongest fighter at their disposal, Vegeta, absorbed by this new Evil Buu, Shen is starting to worry. So, in a last ditch, he tells everyone he's going to take Gohan and that they've all got to hold off Buu for as long as they can. He's going to take Gohan, their seemingly best next effort to stop Buu, to the world of the Kais with the Z-Sword to come up with a backup plan should what they're doing now fail in some regard to get Vegeta out of this new Buu. So, everyone but Good Buu, who's on the ground blown away from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's attack, go on the attack against Buu, powering up a great deal, not trying to hurt Vegeta, not knowing how the absorption works really, or how strong this Evil Buu really is. But surprisingly, with their powers and other people from the tournament coming to help and everything like that, it actually puts Buu on the back foot. But then he gets an idea, the same one he had with Vegeta. The opening to get Krillin and Yamcha. Now, this Buu did give everyone a very good fight. And the fact that Good Buu isn't in him means that Evil Buu is strong, but everyone could still take him. And Krillin and Yamcha don't provide a huge power boost, but it does ensure that his variety of techniques and small power boost will make sure that he can keep on going. Good Buu joins the fray and everyone powers up further to take on Buu. And they're still able to hold their ground, but it is getting a teensy bit more tricky. Master Roshi tries the evil containment wave, but with Buu having absorbed Krillin and Yamcha, he would know about this technique, and he pulls off a reversal, trying to direct it at not only Roshi, but more people, trying to make splits of the reversal, which would be freaking awesome. But Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 and diverges all the splits into one and throws it into the air, which it explodes. Again, awesome to see. Buu, sensing he's again on the back foot, absorbs Roshi and Videl. Meanwhile, Gohan has broken the Z-Sword, and the Elder Kai is released and begins to unlock Gohan's potential. So, everyone is still holding their ground besides 4 of them getting absorbed. Good Buu. Evil Buu's starting to notice that now that he's back in the fray and that Vegeta knocked him away and everything, he's the main one that's keeping Evil Buu from winning against all of them, because he can actually hurt him and can fail the regeneration, because we've seen it. So, Evil Buu absorbs him next, getting a dramatic power boost. Goten and Trunks achieve Super Saiyan 2 and 3, respectively, breaking their limits, and at this point, everyone is at their full powers who are still left around. But it's not enough. With Good Buu absorbed, Vegeta absorbed, and 4 other Z fighters absorbed, it's not just about techniques or anything like that. We now have a smarter Buu, and a very much so stronger one. And he proceeds to take the upper hand against the rest of the fighters. But Gohan has finally achieved the mystic form and prepares to return back to Earth with Kibito to fight Buu. And once he gets there, the two clash. But it's almost an even fight, with Buu taking a small advantage. He would have around the power, if not maybe just a little bit more or less than the original Buuhan. So it would literally be almost a slam for Buu against Mystic Gohan. It may be an even fight considering Gohan's strength in this particular era. And Goku knows that even if they helped, they don't have enough strength. So honestly, they could very well lose here. But then Gohan remembers something. The Elder Kai gave him the Potara earrings, and he shows them to Goku. And the two merge into Gokhan, or Gokhan, however you would want to say it. Which is honestly something that many people have theorized or wished would have happened in the original. Like if Buu had absorbed Vegeta and Goku and Gohan fused instead. And since I wouldn't be able to do that with minimal changes in the original timeline, you get to see it here. And he pretty much slams against Buu. He lets himself get absorbed, just so that way, and yes, they do still diffuse, Goku and Gohan are able to get everybody out. Because Goku would still have that plan, even if Vegeta wasn't involved. And before, yes, they still release Fat Buu because he was a great help, and he was actually the better of the Boos, also. And before Evil Buu can turn into Kid Buu, Goku, Gohan, and everybody else just throw their best blast at him, and he's completely vaporized. Vegeta, being injured and out of Buu, now looks at Goku and Gohan, realizing he's not the strongest Z fighter anymore. It's not just about enemies. So, a long time skip ensues into the weight of Dragon Ball Super, and he goes to Shin, realizing that Gohan got his power from the Supreme Kai, and he wishes, not trying to really spoil what his true plan is, he wants to become a student and get the same power Gohan did. Shin, while being suspicious, he allows it, because the stronger fighters in Universe 7, the better. And Shin's a freaking dumb Kai at times. So Vegeta trains until Dragon Ball Super's beginning with Shin, and eventually will get a mystic form. Meanwhile, Gohan, being a much better trained fighter, trains with Goku as a Super Saiyan 3 in his mystic state. Eventually, Goten unlocks a Super Saiyan 3, which blows back Trunks because now he is almost on the back foot, but he's not going to let his first accomplished Super Saiyan 3 be outclassed by Goten, who would just be in the cusps of achieving it. So their rivalry would be just as strong as ever. When Beerus and Whis arrive, and Beerus goes to King Kai's planet, because we can only infer that it would be the same thing, it's Bulma's birthday, it would be the same. Instead of one blow, or two blows, I feel that Goku would put up around the same, if not a bit more so of a better fight, but not enough to impress Beerus. Whis would then pick up on his staff that before going to Earth, Prince Vegeta is on the planet of the Kais? And he's actually stronger than this Saiyan here. So no way ain't they going to the Supreme Kai's planet. Once Shin realizes that Lord Beerus is on the way to his sanctuary, you gotta admit that he's going to be a little bit more than scared whenever hearing and seeing about this. And when Vegeta figures it out and remembers Beerus, yeah, sure, he's still scared and everything, but with no risk about Bulma or Trunks or anything, and him having the literal time of his life and training, he feels that he can give Beerus a good fight, or at least sway him into not doing anything to destroy more planets than necessary, still caring about Bulma and Trunks. Beerus gets there, and yes, they actually do have a fight. And this Vegeta is pretty much stronger than everyone on Earth again at this point. and is actually able to give Beerus a good fight at a roughly around 10% of his power, give or take, which impresses Beerus enough that he's not going to destroy the Kai planet, especially since Shin is his replacement, his lifelink and all that, and he actually considers and tells Vegeta he's willing to let him train on his planet for his supposed Super Saiyan God legend. Vegeta agrees to this on 2 conditions. Number 1, any Saiyan from Earth is left out of the training completely, and he holds the grounds as the strongest Saiyan. And number 2, he gets full training accessibility to the God potential. Beerus agrees, just as Goku arrives on the Kai planet, and they just zip out of there. They pretty much just ignore Goku, everyone except Shin and Kibito and Elder Kai, because, I mean, they would still care for him. Goku's the entire reason that Shin went to Earth in the first place. But Goku turns Super Saiyan 3 automatically after they basically ignore him. Not only is Vegeta the strongest again and has been hiding more power, not only is in the leagues with more gods and Kais and did all this behind his back, but now he's just been ignored. Like, he's angry. Goku, for the few times in his entire existence, is angry. Like, really angry. And Shin is even caught aback by this. But he does tell Goku that the same training that his son and Vegeta got, he will give to him. Because Shin holds Goku in the highest regard. And he even knew that Vegeta was using this for something. He just wanted to make sure that Universe 7 was more well protected and everything like that. But Goku by no means holds this accountable to Shin, and he says he will train with him, and he accepts this proposal. He's going to show the gods and Vegeta they were wrong for doing this, and he will show that Earth and its Saiyans and people are even stronger and better than Vegeta. And Goku would practice with the Mystic Transformation and Kai abilities to around a good enough degree as Gohan, and even more so you'll see in the future. At Beerus' world, Vegeta trains there with the God potential, and soon enough unlocks Super Saiyan God. He continues to train with Whis and everything like that alone, seeing immense gains, being able to do it all by himself. And once he fights Beerus at this level, basically a mystic Super Saiyan God, this actually gives Beerus a chance to almost go full power. So suffice it to say, he is truly, truly impressed with Vegeta. And in the duration of all of this, and after the fight automatically, Vegeta gains the cusp of Mystic Super Saiyan Blue. So after this, you might be asking, what about Golden Frieza? Does he show up on Earth and kill everyone there looking for Vegeta and just getting rid of the Saiyans there? What happens? Well, with basically no army besides Berry Blue and those small other mooks, if Frieza were to return in Golden Frieza, and let's say he did, Mystic Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would utterly not only find him instantly, but just find him before he's even resurrected. There's no Golden Frieza here, because even if there was, Vegeta would utterly destroy him. So it wouldn't even matter. Once we get to Champa, Vados, and the entrance to the Universe 6 vs. 7 tournament, here's the question you guys gotta ask, and that we gotta ask. Will Vegeta risk his pride and solo the entire tournament and somehow win or somehow lose, everything goes bad or good or whatever, or does he still care enough about Earth with Bulma and Trunks and want strong fighters to train with that he allows Goku and everyone, sees what they're doing, and allows them to be on his team? That's the question you guys gotta ask for the next episode. What will happen next? How'd you like this episode, and what is your favorite part so far? With all that said and done, be sure as always to smash the like button, subscribe to the Omniverse of Nick channel, and comment your favorite part or parts of ongoing or past stories, as well as future recommendations for what ifs and general discussion you can see for the future in the Google Doc of the description of this video and all posts and videos to come. With all that said, we're nearing the end of this short story like the Vegeta Immortal one, so stay tuned.